Hi, welcome to Crafty Little Things. I'm Andrea and here is number 4 in my little series of using up your scraps. The previous 3 have not only used up scraps, but they've also used up my used some doilies, so giving some examples of how to use those. This was quite a large scrap. It was a 7x7 piece, 7x7 square, and what I've done is I've used the envelope punch board to make it into a shallow, well, a deep envelope or a shallow box. So I'll just show you what I did with that before I go any further. So I lined up at 3, scored and punched, moved it up to 4, scored and punched, and then I turned anti-clockwise, lined my notch up with my score line, punched again, scored and punched again, scored and punched again, and just did that all the way around, just like you do for an envelope, but adding that second notch on each one. And then I just rounded off my corners in the back. Okay. Really, let me just finish that off. That's it for the box. Choose one end. Choose one end and cut in, which will make your box because you'll glue that in, and then this one's your flap. So these 2 little notches, these 2 little squares can be removed at the other end. So whatever you do on one side, you do to the other corner of the same side. Okay, so they'll go in there and that'll come down as an envelope, like an envelope should. So these 2 little nuggets can go in the bin now. Right, so this project is so straightforward. It's like a 2-minute project really. Okay, so then what I did was I've made like a bit of a patchwork thing. I've used this paper, scraps of this paper, they're 1/2 inch wide, and I've just glued them onto some Whisper White, which you can see again is a scrap. And I've just literally alternated them. So this is this paper I've used for the box. This is the reverse of that paper. This is the bow tie paper, and the stripes are the reverse. So I've just gone this, the bow tie, reverse of this, reverse of bow tie, and I've just done that a couple of times. And then I've just used the bow tie and the tranquil tied disc of 1 3/4 inch circle punch, and I've just used Whisper White ink to stamp Let's Party. Now that came from this little stamp set, which I think I got on a magazine or something. So that's all I use for that. And that I'm not a fan of the Whisper White ink, to be honest. I think it's been improved, but it needed it because it's not very good. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to punch out. I'm not going to go too far because this is quite nice. I'm going to use this for something else. Just going to punch out a tag, and then I was going to stick that on and then that on, but you lose the tag, don't you, when you do that? I might even see if I can wangle this a bit smaller. I'm going to go for it. So I'm not going to use those pieces, and I'm just going to pop that on the Let's Party, and I'm just going to do that with dimensionals. Can't get that many on the back there. Again, this is a pretty straightforward project, very easy. What I'm going to do, I'm just going to put a dimensional on each end. And then I'm going to take some Whisper White Baker's Twine, which I think is still current. In fact, I'm pretty sure it's still current. And there you have it, a cute little patchwork label. I really like this patchwork, and it's something you can do with any paper that you've got lying about, any scraps. Just get a scrap of background colour, just cover it in glue and just stick your strips on, or your shapes, whatever. And it's a really good way of using up scraps, and also a great way of creating something unique, and essentially creating a new paper for yourself to use. So, and especially it's nice and thick, so it's good for boxes and things like that. So you'll probably see me doing this again very soon, so watch out for that. Okay, so that's the last of my scrap projects. What I'm going to be doing for the next 5 projects is I'm going to be using up the colours that are retiring this year. So that's the Dapper Denim, the Emerald Envy, the Flirty Flamingo, the Peekaboo Peach and Sweet Sugar Plum. So I'm going to be doing a few projects using up one of those colours each day. And tomorrow the card that I'm making is doubling up as an entry for a Joy of Sets challenge as well. And I did say Joy of Sets there. Okay, so hope you enjoyed making that. Super easy, really versatile, and you can fancy it up as much as you like. Once you've got that basic box design down, you're good to go.